Hey everyone, Charlotte and I are back here today, and we would like to continue actually talking about the topic that we started last week. Right, Charlotte?
Yes, hi everybody. I would love to keep going on that.
Great. I know you love anything athletic related, and me being passionate and curious about it, I wanted us to bring a bit more parallels between having an athletic mindset and keeping it, and make comparisons to it in talent management. So, Charlotte, in your experience, having been an athlete for many years, what do you think are two most crucial aspects of nurturing a management? Uh, talent management using the athletic mindset?
Yeah, that's a good question, Nikolina. We talked last time about resilience, so I think it's one of the major skills we need to have. But what I believe it's always push your limits. Like as as athletes used to say, never give up. So keep moving, keep going on what you want. Like just establish your goal and keep working on that. So you have like resilience to go on that, moving on that, and learn to learn and train to go on this goal. So I think the parallel we can use, and it works for athletes, it works for kids also, because when you have kids and you have to teach them, if they don't want to move forward, or if they're scared, or they just blocked about what they want, if they have a dream, they need to try. So that's, I think, the most important to do.
So I'm hearing you goal setting and resilience. And one other
Exactly.
aspect, thanks for confirming. One other aspect that I also see, and it made me think and reflect as I heard you say, I feel the importance of regular feedback and coaching that you get from those who either work closely with you or supervise you. I see a lot of organizations also looking into how do you provide this regular coaching? How do you create a culture in which feedback is given regularly to an employee to help them advance towards their goals? What I've noticed used to happen is that employees would be given feedback maybe once a year during their annual performance review process. But what I worked very closely with several of my customers is actually making this coaching and feedback culture happen more natural and more frequently, and take it being part of a process of people development and not only a once in a year time of process when you reflect back. What do you think about that?
I really love what you said, because that's exactly the way to move forward. Like you as Nikolina, if you're doing your job, you would like to have like feedback about what you're doing on every day, not only 1 year, like just have one meeting to get feedback on that. You need to have feedback like perhaps every week, just a little feedback, or oh, that's good, or perhaps you need to improve that. And that's exactly the same in sport. If you want to move forward, you need to make sure you improve yourself.
Mm.
So for example, if you work on the motion, you need to make sure, I don't know, the motion, if you are, I will take the example to be a pitcher. If you're a pitcher, you need to work on your rest, on your hips. That's exactly the same. Nicolina, I'm sure you have some goals
Mm.
established by by your manager,
Mm.
and you need to go on this. So you need to identify the skills you need to reach that, and how you reach these skills. So that's exactly the same for everybody in the life. And I can make also the parallel with people learning as kids. That's exactly the same. If you said what you did is good, you can grow up. And if you explain what is not that good, but you need to improve it and explain for what, you can move forward. That's exactly the same. And athletes work a lot with feedback. And I think now companies are looking for that, because they want to have like regular meeting, regular catch up,
Mm.
to see how they improve and how they perform also.
And I hear you and I agree. And I just want to share something with you. You know, we recently did a really exciting study of the talent in the Nordics, so Sweden, Finland, Denmark, and Norway. And what we found out is one of the things that employees are really keeping as high in high regards within the organizations as a way for them to help them develop and grow is regular feedback from their supervisors precisely. And what I've also learned in this research that we've done is that less than 50% of them are receiving this. So I think organizations have a lot of room for improvement when it comes to building a really solid feedback culture so that coaching and feedback from those that surround you in your daily work needs to happen in a more structured and frequent way. So just wanted to share this insight with you. I know you sit in France, and it would be interesting to see what is the situation there, but that's maybe a conversation for us in one of our future sessions. Thank you
Yes.
very much for today, Charlotte. I'm looking forward to continuing our conversations next week.
Thank you, Nikolina. I really appreciate it. And let's talk about something else next time.
Thanks.
Thanks.